Yo, yo, Kingston finest. At a bag I find over a man head look while ago, you know. The driver for your truck and a duct tape here. Bust the duct tape off a man. Man him time up and left him here and light the truck on fire. With the bag over him face.
People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Now we've seen over the last month or so, these gunmen, they've been on some sorts of rampage. And they're targeting one specific company. All of the banks, all of the ATM. That company is Beryllium. Now we all know that Jamaica is a reactive instead of proactive place. So therefore, something bad has to go down. Some people have to lose their life before people start to actually do their job, what they were supposed to do all along. My point is that we've seen on several occasions where these Beryllium security guards have been caught off guard. I am going to show you a video of how they are acting since all of these incidents, and you could see the polar difference in their action, in their stance, and their operational protocol. Take a listen, take a look. So people, you notice, let me zoom up, two security guard at the ATM, JN ATM. You notice them look kind of paranoid. You notice they are alert. They are moving from side to side. Them almost make you nervous. Them look fidgety, as if they might just press off any moment now. But the truth and the fact is that this is what they should have been doing from day one, from the start. This is what they were supposed to be trained to be doing, to be alert. However, what we've seen is that people that on social media, people that on phone, people were just acting nonchalant. People were actually caught slipping. And that is what these criminals did. Them watch, them observe, and them realize that it was easy picking. Now we've heard all sorts of security experts come out and them a say, listen, people need to start these ATM machine 2 to 4 a.m. in the morning. That means if you spot any sorts of vehicle, you know say something look kind of suspicious. We've even heard the director of Beryllium, his name is Mr. Overton. Him claims say, listen, we are doing everything in our means to make sure say our clients' money is safe and secure. As a matter of fact, the latest thing is that he said that he is not going to arms up his guards with any sorts of M to the 16, any sorts of A to the K47. So this man that is supposed to be some sorts of security analyst, security experts, his rationale is that if the guards them arm up with high power rifle, also the GUNMEN, it is going to put the public in danger. There is going to be some sorts of big clash. Now people, I do not accept that type of thinking. It is called a deterrent. That means if them realize when them come to rob people money, them buck up on all sorts of tall up, they are going to think different than the way that they think when them see some sorts of popo with all sorts of .38 revolver. Some sorts of pumpy or shotty. It is a different type of thinking when you see the opposition with something that is as big as yours. And if there's one thing that I know about criminals, if them feel like them all get DEAD or hurt, they are going to back away. However, people, this man is a security expert. I am not. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, there's a couple of sayings that might apply appropriately to the situation that is going on in Jamaica as it pertains to these ATM robbers. It is called Desperate Times Calls for Desperate Measure. Or when planting one DEAD, it SHOOTS. Now we see that these robbers have been on a rampage lately for about the last couple of months or so. As a matter of fact, from the late 2022, we see them are broken a people bar, empty the gaming machine. We see that they are actually physically removing the ATM machines, and they are also taking on the security forces. Now I am going to show you a couple of pictures that took place at a place called Bankhouse Mall that is in Mandeville, in which these people vandalize the people in place, try to take out them ATM machine. The pictures are on the phone or on the screen as I speak. Notice how the people do the people in place. Take out the machine. Take out everything. The only thing they did not get any sorts of cash. As a matter of fact, based on information that I got, the security guard that was there, a female, she was cuff up very badly. Further on in that day, maybe about an hour or so, it is also said that they went to Porous and try to do the same thing. Only thing is that the poor bucked them up. There was some sort of wild chase. The man them get away. Now remember I said that desperate times calls for desperate measure. People, based on what we are seeing, it seems as if them people them get very, very hungry. Them people them get more brawling, them get more brazen. They are hitting up these places back to back to back to back. I also said whenever planting one DEAD, it SHOOTS. Also add, the higher that the monkey climbs is the more that he is exposed. These people realize that, listen, the window is shutting down. The window of opportunity. So therefore they are making hay while the sun shines, because they know that it is going to be the dawning of a new day. They know that these security experts and these banks, law enforcement, they are going to clamp down soon and very soon. So therefore these opportunity that is available right now, because them catch them slipping, them catch them lapsing, it is not going to happen in a few short weeks or a month or so. So therefore them know say them have to strike the iron while it is hot. Them have to make hay while the sun is shining. So therefore that is why even as I speak, maybe by today or a couple of hours from now, you're going to hear them hit up a next one. So until these people, these banks, these security company, the JCF make it foolproof, takes away the advantage when these criminals look at the risk and the reward, make it less advantageous to them, they are not going to stop until they lose their life, until Jamaica and the security company and the popo gets rid of these criminals. They have an urge for cash. Quick cash, them love money, them love spend, them love pop champagne, them have bills to pay, them have baby mother, them have matey. Until you take away that advantage from them, they are not going to stop. Until you stop their breath, stop them from existing, they are going to be like a pestilence. They are going to be relentless. And a whole bunch of persons are going to get hurt. A whole bunch of persons are going to lose their life. A whole bunch of banks and ATM are going to get robbed, as it is right now. So therefore, do something before something do uno. Point blank and period. Continuing on the theme that these people are getting more desperate, brazen and brawling, I received a couple of videos yesterday. In these videos, there was a truck, delivery truck, that was set ablaze. Apparently, some people hijacked the truck. stole the contents, take out the driver, tie him up, put a bag over him head, use all sorts of electrical duct tape for tape round the bag that was on his head, and left him pretty much for DEAD. I am going to let you take a look to what the person that found this driver had to say, and then I am going to give my piece.
Yo, Kingston finest. At the bag I find over a man head look while ago, you know. The driver for your truck and a duct tape here. Bust the duct tape off a man. Man him time up and left him and light the truck on fire. With the bag over him face.
Now people, this is just an example of these criminals, how they are. Them rob this man, take the contents, they were not satisfied, them tie up the man, hog time, foot and hand, gag and bound, bag over him head, tape round him neck. This man could have easily suffocated. Then them left the man right beside the truck that was set ABLAZED. What happened if that truck had EXPLODED? This man could have been blown away to smithereens. Them not really care. The only thing or motive that these people have is to take your stuff and then take with themselves. They do not care if the witness or the victim is DEAD. Once them get what them want get, and then them get the HELL out of Dodge, that is all that is important to these criminal elements. People, don't you see what is going on in Jamaica? Don't you realize that even after they amended these firearm bills, these sentence guidelines, all of these new bills, they were supposed to be a deterrent. It was supposed to stop the people from being such terrible criminals. However, people, it only made them more desperate. We see them challenging the popo, so therefore they have decided that, listen, before it used to be 5 years for a fire piece, now a 15. It does not really make any sorts of difference, because before me go get locked up, I would rather to take out the popo, I would rather to take out the victim. I am going to thief even more. I am going to SHOOT even more. I am going to take away people even more. It does not matter until the mindset, until the situation of people, meaning that they are hungry and desperate, and people like them say, a hungry man is a angry man. And people, I am not giving any sorts of justification for their action. Me just say, obviously, the more things change is the more it get worser. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.